Okay, John, there will be a debut of a different sort at Taterfield tomorrow. All the music lovers in the crowd should be impressed. Regina's Rob Bryanton is a professional music performer, composer, and arranger. It's his living, and calling the shots at a 24-track recording studio is routine. He works mainly with professional performers. A few weeks ago, he once again wrote music for professionals of a different type. Professionals at the art of playing football. The rap song produced will be debuted at Taterfield tomorrow after player introductions. Watching the complicated process of piecing everything together was fun. 4 rider players shared in the lead vocals. Here, safety Glenn Suter lays down one of his tracks.
You're part of it. You all can help. It's really simple to try. Okay, that's good. Sounds good. Can I hear it? And then... Not that it makes any difference, because I don't know what it...
Next up was receiver Don Narcisse.
Turn your eyes to the sky, put your hands in the air, throw your head way back and say...
Corner Harry Skipper had a main part to play. He was lead vocalist on the chorus. He also shows us his piano skills. Last but not least, the golden vibrato of corner Mike Magruder. Also required was a group effort of vocals. Rob Bryanton said if you had a voice, you could participate.
11! Yeah, that's enough!
Bryanton was originally approached by Rider PR director Glenn Kinzel.
And it sounded like a great idea, so I went right out and bought a bunch of rap records and rented a bunch of football videos to try and get good sound effects. Used something called a digital sampler, where I actually was able to make digital recordings of the various sound effects that you hear in the song, and then fire them off in time with the music using a MIDI sequencer to drive everything. And basically that style of music requires a lot of that sort of use of technology, so that's what I had to do to make the sound of it.
Coming down from the press box, you watch people walking down the tunnels and you hear them chanting, "We're number one," and the whole bit. And at that time I decided that there should be something that people can chant that's a little bit more appropriate for what we have going here. The most popular song I've ever heard that way is the Blue Jays sing, the "Okay Blue Jays, Let's Play Ball" deal. And that night I laid in bed and just kind of thought of different things that we can do, and all year Bill had been saying 11 is enough, 11 is enough, and I was rolling that through my mind trying to come up with something, and I wrote it and had a semi-concept of what I'd like for music and gave it to Rob Bryanton, and Bryanton came back a week later and it was just exactly what I had in my mind, so it was great that way.
What you'll hear now is not the final product, that's for tomorrow at Taterfield, but here's a close facsimile.
The sun shines bright while the rains fall down. Who can ask for a better day?
The drought was broken as the sun came out to shake the dark clouds away. The green looks brighter than it has for years. We like when it feels this way.
Turn your eyes to the sky, put your hands in the air, throw your head way back and say...
11. Yeah. That's enough. 11. Yeah. That's enough.
For a long, long time, this has got you winning since we've been playoff bound.
All Deck and Airport are the only ones that were there and still around.
Several guitars were incorporated after this session. Bryanton says he was very impressed with the talents of Skipper, Narcisse, Suter, and Magruder.
11. Yeah. That's enough.
Next week, exclusively on Sports Journal, we'll debut the music video to this rap song. You'll hear it next week all over the province on local radio stations.